morning.
Hello, mate.
What's going on there?
Sorry, buddy.
All right.
Had the YouTube down on my phone.
No problem.
Morning, Hayden.
Morning.
You alright?
I'm good. Yeah. Yesterday was tough gold session to sit through this. Unusual, very unusual for me. Like when I look at it, just one way for so long. No pullbacks. Very hard to sit through with a bullish bias.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad
I managed to get most of the push up.
This one here from the news.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Closed off, but then got stopped out on my second entry.
Yeah, it was a hard one. Selling would have been amazing. I had a little pen in order overnight to retest the low to see if that triggered. Never retested this low. I was annoyed because this is what I wanted to trade today. I really wanted to trade under 2000 down to here. Basically,
Yeah.
I can't remember how long I've had this for, and it hit it perfectly. And this is where I wanted to trade from. Anyway, anyone have a go with the robot last night? Anyone see the trade ideas and follow along?
At another stage, mate, I might have a sit down with you and work out how to set it up.
I put my own idea, and it's still in play.
Oh yeah, which one?
It was EuroCAD.
EuroCAD. Oh okay.
Yeah, I took it from 20 EMA. It's in a drawdown at the moment.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Your ideas, I didn't see them.
I'll show you where I put. You've seen them where I put the video in, aren't you?
Yeah, I see. I saw them this morning, but last night I was watching my dreams at that time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I put them. Let me just bring this up in the Discord.
Yeah,
they're under here. Bot trade ideas. So a short video of me setting it up, and then the ones I've selected I'll put in text form as well.
Okay.
So this one's still going at it's moved to break even. Didn't quite get to 30 pips, but it moved to break even, and it's currently up. How far away did it get?
Are you going to do that every night?
Yeah, most nights, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to wait for that tonight.
So there's a sell, and it got 5 pips away from the full take profit. So that's the only one, but it's moved to break even. So that one's, yeah, we'll see. Euro Aussie played out. So the last one, I'll move them down here. The only one that didn't trigger was Aussie US did, US yen did, pound Aussie did, Euro Aussie did, Euro yen was the only one that did.
EuroCAD's looking interesting now with its bearish candle.
Oh yeah, have a look. Yeah, so this Aussie US pulled back, took it from the 20, but it could have got it from the 40 or the 50 even. Euro Aussie was from the 40, so it triggered on this one around here somewhere.
40's a custom, is it?
Yeah, 40s. I can choose any. I chose a 30 the other day. I'm just looking for levels. Like,
Yeah,
see the
makes
doji
sense.
down here. And then once this had done this wick open, because it doesn't take a trade in the first 30 minutes. Sorry, for the first hour because of the spread. But it took it from this one, and then it rose pretty nicely. Next was Euro Yen, which didn't trigger. This one was from the 100. Yeah, this one was from the 100 because price is already in amongst all these EMAs. I thought I could have done like something a little bit lower, but I did it from the 100 for a much bigger push. So that's the only one that didn't trigger. Then Pound Aussie, this one was from the 50. So it triggered on this candle here. We had about 13 pips in drawdown, and then I was looking for 40 pips. So 40 pips. So got it. And then the US yen was the final one. That was off the 20. So that one, yeah, this was the one I was most confident with because it's got these monthly levels right here. So I didn't want to go any lower. And then price triggered on this candle. Gave it a 25 pip stop loss to put it underneath this grey section. And then went for 25 pips as well. So put it up near the high. So price made a high. Price came down, made a support, retest that high, and took profit around, must have been on this candle here. Yeah, so clean sheet. That was good.
Nice.
So five trades, but four triggered, 3 took full profit, 1 is still going, but they break even, and the last one never triggered.
Cool. My scanner, the screener, still not updating. Remember, I did it on one account, and I was going to set it up on another demo.
Yeah.
This now is with another broker, just HKT at the end.
Is it not working? I thought. Did you see the new update that got pushed out?
Update for what? Sorry.
Did you get another email where I've pushed out the new one?
When did you send it?
A day or two ago. I'll have a look. After today,
Yeah, no problem. I'll have a look later on.
Yeah,
I must have missed it.
There's a couple other little fixes as well.
Okay.
That we added. One being just hang tight because we'll probably push out a couple more little changes today. One thing that I wanted on here was, let me just show the scanner. On the screener, we've input row 4. So another row, and what this one is telling me is how many consecutive daily candles have closed in the same direction.
All right.
So like, if I can see that if it's a 1s or 2s, then that's all right. But if I see something that's like 6 days it's been bullish in a row, like say 6. Say this was a daily candle. Daily, that then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days it'll have a little green number 6, and then I'll be like, straight away I'll be like, a little bit of a warning, especially if we see 2 or 3 really strong bearish days in a row. I'd rather wait for a pullback then, and then go again.
Okay.
So that's another little feature. Plus, then just made a couple little tweaks to how it's calculating some data. So maybe there's another little tweak in there. Like if you've got a new broker and you've loaded up these pairs, we've fixed it so it shouldn't worry about the suffix at the end. But if by any chance if you've loaded your charts but you haven't like clicked on them and forced data from behind, then what it might do is a limitation of MT4 hasn't got that data, and then it's coming up as everything sideways and the scanner doesn't work.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just install on top or delete that one first?
What would you do is once you install it, just save it, open data folder, and you save it where it's been saved, but just save it exactly the same name. And you shouldn't need to do anything else. It'll just update it on everything. It should be very quick.
You just override it.
Yeah, override it, and then just make sure the name's the same. If it's a different version, then you have to go and update all your templates, which is a bit of a pain. So I'd rather just save it exactly as what was in there before, and it should update everything. All right, so we've got a few minutes till the open. So we were range bound. We've already done a liquidity grab pre-market again. So this is a bit of a, it's annoying because if price had stayed up here, if price had drifted up here and closed up here, then we could look for sells to fill this gap. But we did a liquidity grab and then we dropped off, and the daily candle had opened more or less around this area. So daily candle opened here, and now we're trading here. So my ideas are sells. Asian high, Asian low has been taken already. We have New York. I'm going to move this. Oh, wait. No, okay. I'll get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. This one, we've got a new New York low from Tuesday. And we've got a New York high from Tuesday. Recycle some of these lines today, be a bit more line conscious. Okay, get rid of that one. Then all others have been swept already. All right, so this, we've got a nice little wick over here. We've got a nice little wick above here. And another one above again. Doja low. Let's look at the 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, if we're getting actually rejections from here, this is a very tricky spot. This is a very difficult spot to be in. Because we've got rejections coming from that side, rejections coming from this side. So which one is going to hold? Okay, which one are we going to survive the manipulation? Okay, so we've been building up here for so long. Yeah, I don't have because we're in the middle of this range, I don't have a clear direction just yet. See what happens at the open. If it just shoots down, then I'd like to continue going that direction, but just wait for a pullback. 4 hour. Contained inside of this wick at the moment. What's happening at the bottom of this candle? That's what I want to see.
Right, man. Market's about open now. Thank you.
Yeah, gotta wait. Market's open. All right. We've got a lot of liquidity left here. So I wonder if we can just sweep it all and then I'll look for longs from down here at the bottom of the range. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to see if we can sweep all this leftover liquidity based on the idea that we've had we're we're getting rejections from the top, and we keep on failing to break higher, making lower lows. And more we push into this area, the better that idea can be. So markets are going to open in 5 seconds. I'm looking for sells. Let's turn this off. Not going to be too hasty. Let's just mark up the high. This is the high of, and this was the low. So this is 1-to-1 down here. I'm not taking this. This is not a trade I'm taking. I'm just marking up 1-to-1 above the news candle. The Frankfurt Open candle, the Frankfurt Open hour, the 7 to 8 a.m. hour. So if it did push down impulsively, I'd wait for it to reject around this area, come up, and then look for sells. No wick on this candle. But I don't have a set bias today on this one. That's making things a little bit challenging for me. I mean, who can have a bias when all week so far we've just been ranging? Rejections from the top, rejections from the bottom. We're not closer to a key level at all. 16,000's up here. 2 monthly levels down here, 15.85. So we just need to chill. So we're sitting around 20% yesterday. 21% on CME, investing.com, 21% as well. At close last night was 22.5. So still nothing really changed at the moment. Had a few Fed speakers come out yesterday. Apart from, so apparently the retail sales were strong. I didn't think so. I thought unless I misread it, but I saw I saw 0.4% under expected. But then they said this one was strong. So it was growth. This one here is X some essentials. So X autos, X like spending that's actually not under essential category. So like, for example, clothing, nice meals, things that aren't essential to life. This is what this figure was, and it was as expected. The previous month was negative, so spending had decreased, and in the month of April, spending increased by 0.4%. So they're saying, so the interpretation of that was that people had money to spend. So if people have money to spend on non-essentials, then this number is effectively a good number. And then apparently that is what led to then US dollar finding a bit of strength, because that's saying that people are spending still. They've still got money to spend. So that could be increase the odds of a interest rate, because people aren't slowing down their spending habits necessarily, not slowing down as much as the Fed would like them to. So that led to then gold being very weak, because it was the US dollar that was actually gaining a lot of strength. And I remember Sarah saying yesterday that Dixie was pushing. So Dixie had a very strong day. This was the previous day. So Dixie pushed quite strong. Now for gold, we're at this little resistance, and I'm going to do a little bit more technical analysis on this one, because if we do find that Dixie starts to run into some resistance or start to react from some areas, that could be US dollar indirectly pushing down. So then we could start to see this support hold a little bit, and we can see a lot of this move, because it's such one-sided on gold. Clean candles down, clean candles up. So that's potentially the idea for gold later on. I'm not really interested in trading it during London, because most of the time London's like a 50 pip range lately. So anyway, so that's what was sort of happening with the news. Had to look into it a bit deeper. So looking for some headlines now, because it's after 8 o'clock. So even though some little headlines that can get the market moving. I wish there was decent movement in the Asian session, but it got faded out straight away. So I would have really liked it to have been not opening. Basically, this is where we open for the day, and price is still traveling around that area. So we don't really have gaps to fill. Say we opened here, and then market opened here, and we can see these candles. But a lot of the time, what would be happening is that you could almost treat that as pre-market and a gap, and market would like to often will fill the gap. But we don't have that today. It's not a situation. Then we're in a range. This is a good little tickle from here. So we faked out, took out the low. Now we're taking out the high. So people looking for breakouts either direction. The sales would have been not a very good idea. We need to wait for the manipulation. So we do have clean candles to the top side, and we did have this wick to fill. So I wonder if I can, I don't really want to take a buy, but no wick, no wick, no wick, no wick. I wonder if at 1-to-1, I'm going to look for sells from up here. Yeah, sounds like a good idea actually. Going to look for my setup in these areas. And we'll see which one is going to work at. I'm looking for sells, but from one of my black lines. Got to wait for the setup. Could be on any time frame. 1, 2, 3, 5, 36-minute chart. Doesn't matter. I mean, there's volume here, right? That's a 60 pip move now. The lows here, 60 pips. So we've got volume. It's more volatility volume. Where it's breaking lows and highs. A good spending report could be good for business though. So maybe that's why we're getting this move up. How's NAS doing? Is NAS pumping? Correcting that move. UK 100 selling off. That's because sold off, and we're seeing some push from here. Must be pound going up as well. Yeah, pound's going up. Okay, US 30. All the indices are pushing up in this last 15 minutes. Frank 40 pushing up. Don't have stocks or Spanish 35 here. JP 225. All right, business is positive. Yeah, being in the middle of the daily range, we could go anywhere. That's why I got to tread carefully here. It's not full margin Friday yet. Okay, hit the blue zone. Clean candles up now. Now I just want to wait for price to slow down, and then we can get clean candles down. Let's go to full chart view. So 3 top right, sorry, top left. Top right will be 5 minute. The bottom right will be the 1 minute. Now just got to wait for price to slow down. Be good when it gets to 1-to-1. 1-to-1 for the opening candle, because that volume's just done liquidity grab and then done the 1-to-1, and we see quite often once you've moved equal to the Frankfurt Open 1 hour candle, we can start to see corrections, and we got good volume. We did see a good push. That 60-70 pips is a good push. So a couple of rejections. Hey, Akshay, how are you, buddy?
Good, good. I think our bias is still bearish. I think. Can you go to the 3 hours?
Yep.
4 hour is not that much clear, but on 3 hours, we have that much clear idea that. 1 second here. Okay, so first, this was a FU candle here. So why price suddenly decided to push to the downside? That mean, and why we broke that FU candle low? So if you break that low, that means our bias should be bearish, because banks usually does not break the FU candle low. If they are breaking the low, that means their bias is they want price to push to the downside a lot more. Maybe after breaking that thing, we may get a pullback and wait for any kind of manipulation somewhere to again pushing to the downside. Now the 2 hours, we have this equal highs, you can say, or we have a doji here also. I don't know if we broke that low high or not on by this candle. On my terminal, it's not broke that high. Maybe you can check whether it broke that high or not, this doji high. And if price just simply just pushing but not able to break that high, and we are getting any kind of manipulation in this area to again push to the downside, overall still, because we are multiple tapping in this area, how many times we tap this area. So once price grabbing enough liquidity, I mean the most of the liquidity, because whenever we are tapping into that area, we are again creating a liquidity. Like a multiple time this happen, like a price tap into that area, create a liquidity in the form of this doji, then price again tap into that area, then again tap into that area, create a liquidity. So whenever we are tapping into that area, we again generating liquidity. So once price is not left any kind of liquidity on that area, that's the point where we can say that price got enough liquidity from that area to push to the downside now. Now on 45 minutes, so on 45 minutes, we have already created this HCS. So either this will be the last area of liquidity, price just coming into this area, just tapping into that area, and then start rejecting from that area. And what was the time? I think, okay. Yeah, so
if the 3 hour, if 3 hours breaking this high, wouldn't that be the opposite of this was the liquidity candle?
Yeah, but in this candle, we have a imbalance candle is there on lower time frame.
Yeah, 5 minutes is, and 1 minute has got like all these no wick candles.
Yeah, so on, I think on 5 minute, we have an imbalance candle there. Yeah, here is imbalance candle there. So maybe, yeah, maybe price just tapping into that area and getting rejection to push all the way to the downside then.
Yeah. Yeah, I like these sell ideas. So the 1 minute did a little move here on my terminal, that this high was not higher than these two.
Okay. Yeah, you are getting a better feed.
Yeah, you got the 10 seconds, don't you? Or 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Yeah, 5 seconds.
Still, yeah. Still waiting for it to push up higher. Wait for something a bit clearer. But breaking that low again could be the move down.
And we have a liquidity at low also. In 3 minutes, I think. 3 minutes we have a doji here. So at least you can get this much more. Maybe in this area, if we are getting bullish momentum, then maybe start moving to the upside. But after creating this kind of thing, like a doji and doji high taken out and then closing strong bearish candle, it's a clear indication we wanted to push to the downside. Re-entry either can be again coming back into this area, creating a liquidity candle or a manipulation, and then again start moving to the downside.
Did anyone just take a cowboy from up here?
No, I'm still long from the bottom.
Did you take it from under here?
Yeah.
Did you secure anything or still full position is running?
You secure any, Glenn?
Sorry, buddy, what was that?
Did you secure any?
No. This is still bullish to me.
George
I know
isn't
that
sure.
I know we've had the doji and the engulfing candle, but we haven't retested it. So until I'll tap out if the retest doesn't break the high. So I'm either in or out. I'm not a take a little bit.
Now Glenn and George is fighting for with each other. Glenn is in buys and George is in sells.
So it's coming up to retest now. So if it doesn't break that high, see it's only coming up to the bottom of that doji on your 3 minute. If it closes up there, closes bullish, I'll see what the second candle does.
Yeah, follow your plan. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so nothing, no news yet.
Get a new candle.
So 3 closes a doji. So we're going to push up or down first.
Pushing down first with no top wick.
5 has created the top wick. Still got another 3 minutes for this one. So I'm still looking for around these areas. Unless I'm picking the real top, I'm not really interested in being in the middle of this range. Rob's thinking push up to monthly level, then sell.
Oh, that's me out.
It's because you broke the low.
Yeah, because it broke the low of that doji, and again, it could retrace all the way back down, and if it does, no dramas. If it comes up and rejects the high, then that puts the sell plan into action. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Either way to win.
Yeah. If it takes the high and then it's breaking the low of this candle again, then you've got a clean move down.
Yeah, you got a nice clean move all the way to the bottom.
Where is that monthly level? Nice. Fading out that complete push.
Yeah, drop.
You're building.
1 month.
Now on 15 minute, based upon the previous 15 minute, if that candle is closing like a bearish one, that's a complete negation of that previous 15-minute candle.
So 15 minute?
Yeah.
Breaking the
So,
low? Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
George got stopped out of break even. No. You had the position, need to hold, let it breathe a little bit longer. You're in a good spot there.
Yeah, so now if you look at this candle at the low we have a doji also. So, and also after this candle push all the way to the upside, why suddenly next candle just break the high and start rejecting from the upside and if it closing bearish, it's a clear indication of negation. You can say in first manipulation and second manipulation from upside.
Mm-hmm.
So if it closing here, we are going downside.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm also in buy. I'm sell.
You sold. Where did you sell? On this candle?
Yeah, when this candle close, when it
Oh.
broke the high here, and then I took the entry here.
You should have gave me the signal, mate.
I didn't think you traded London Akshay.
No, I started to trade
No,
German 40 bit now.
just German putty, not trading anything like a gold on.
Fair enough.
Watched it enough now, seeing that it's moved similar.
Do you want to which chart was I on? I know not all of you guys like your trend lines. Just leave that 30-minute chart on for 30 seconds.
Like, do we make it bigger?
No, you don't have to. It's fine. I've got a trend line set up from the high from over here, like so here. When it rejected off there, that was my first sign that it might turn around and come back down again. And then your price action up there was my second confirmation. And then as soon as this broke the low of that's what made me tap out of my long.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Again, we got clean candles, so as soon as it broke that low, it was going to come back to either my break even or tap me out completely. So
Yeah,
that's when I secure.
yeah, the clean candles are good. That's what I was saying at the start. Why I was a little bit unsure was because of this. All these candles here that we did have something like this, and then we had something pushing up as well.
Exactly.
And I was like, that's a bit of a tricky zone to be in.
Yeah.
Excellent move far out. I love these clean candles. Clean candles up, clean candles down. So now it's looking beautiful for sells. Damn, I wish I didn't get my entry though. I was too busy talking, and this is on my terminal. This was the setup. But
I still think you're going to get a nice higher entry still.
yeah, I'm not worried about missing this move. It would have been nice because it would have been done. But this here, what made me just hesitate for a bit was I was still looking at some of the other time frames at this point, but this was the setup on my terminal. But then TradingView looks a little bit different. Like this candle here, broke the highs. So I didn't want to jump in thinking that we've got just another little push before it goes down. A bit of a shame. Because that on my terminal, that was a beautiful entry. Sarah in France 40. Same move for sells. They move the same. Generally.
Yeah, I took it on a 5-minute. It came back and retested the EMAs, so it bounced back.
Why does this say this? This is strange. So one says French 40, but then the 1 minute charts, they CAC. Oh, what have I done? Oh, there we go. This is the CAC. I mean, the CAC's the official name for it, just like German 40 should be called the DAX. Oh, German 40. Have I... some reason I'm getting abbreviated on only one. I get the full name on the bottom right, and then I get the abbreviation. Strange. Euro Aussie dropping. Danny's favourite. Fading out some of that move. Yeah. Good pound Aussie dropping. I need that. Need it to drop to 1.8. Gold been trash again. Actually, did my pending order just... My pending order should have hit.
I just closed my long on that one.
No, my pending order missed. I had it at 86 flat.
Yeah, I like that level.
Yeah, it missed by 6 pips, my pending. Okay. Anyway, let's have a look at German. Need to catch this one. So at the moment it's just stuck in this range. Yeah, George, that's would have made you 3% again, huh? It's okay. You're seeing the move. Just let it breathe a little bit more. If you're going to move your stop loss, I'd prefer you to take a little bit of profit at the same time. Because as soon as you move your stop loss, it's likely it's going to get hit. So if you're going to move your stop loss, take a little bit of profit.
Oof.
Then eventually what you'll start doing is instead of moving your stop loss, because you'll get tired of getting stopped out. I mean, I still do it as well. I say that you'll get tired of getting stopped out. But times like this when it's moving all right, I think you just need more confidence in the setup and the trade. So sellers and buyers for breakouts would have been very disappointed here. What was the TP? $15,881. Just the bottom of here. Okay, so you know what that is doing. That's you're trading an outcome. You're not trading the process in that regard. So follow the process and you'll be okay. But if you're trading an outcome, then you're trading, you're basing each trade on what you want to happen. Does that make sense? And like it's like if you follow the system, we shouldn't be setting take profits based on earning a certain amount. So because it was an outcome based trade, it reduced your options that you could do, that you could then use, reduced your options. Like you don't want to now take partial profits, and then what you're trying to do is then lock in to reduce risk straight away, and the market will just find a way to keep you out of every scenario that you want then. Because if this is the manipulation from the top and you're only targeting down here 81 based on the higher time frame, that target is, we need to let it breathe. We need to let it breathe because there's a very good chance now that we're going down based on these higher time frames. So by giving yourself an option and letting it breathe a little bit more, or taking some profit, then your take profit, which was for 3%, you could have let run a little bit longer. something to be more conscious of when you're making these decisions to move stops and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I do as well. I still never going to trade perfect, and I'm still going to find some little issues, like where I've moved stops to too early as well. Yeah, the common one. Alright, so breakout sells didn't work, breakout buys didn't work, will breakout sells work a third time? Oh, okay, so in the last few months you're at 2.98%, didn't make it in the end. Did you close at 2.98% for the month? Or did you got to 2.8 and then it didn't quite get there? You close lower, okay. Because I would, if you're a 2.98, I know you're trying to get to the 3, but often what you can do is you can have a word with the person in question, and no, not in question, person in mind. You know what I'm talking about. And you can say, is this enough? Because we want to practice just restraint, 2.98, trying to get the 3. They might accept, and then just say, look, just do another month where you're positive then. So say you had you had 1 month that you're at 3, second month that you're at 2.98, third month that you're at 3, then that what they might say then is just, all right, month number 4, just finish positive, and we'll take all 3 of them, or 4 of these months where you're being consistent, we'll accept that. So even if this doesn't get to 3, say it gets to 2, that's consistency, and consistency is the main thing that they want. They want to see it take slow. I want you to see consistency, and then they can give you the moolah. Oh, I see. They did that last year. Yeah, someone else. There's another one as well that had that. Okay. Let me just message my friend. Clean candles down, clean candles up. Yeah, I know.
That's your brother's pattern there, mate.
Which one is it?
You double bottom, broke the neckline, and retested long.
Oh, trend reversal pattern. Like this.
I don't know about on the 1 minute chart, but
Like this. That's what he likes. TRP. Trend reversal pattern. He'd draw a fib, wouldn't he? 62%. At least. With a neckline.
Yeah, 5 minutes straight down, straight up.
Yeah, it's range. It's just tricky.
I've secured some there. That was my 50%. Oh, 68. Even better. Oh. Come back down, retest, go again.
I'm gonna make a coffee. Maybe that's gonna be the lucky charm to get some momentum.
I'm back, thank you.
Sure, I'll send it to you. Anyone else want a coffee?
I might go do the same thing.
I just got mine.
I'll be back in 2
You didn't
minutes.
even ask me, sir.
Hey?
You didn't even ask me.
Sorry. It's a nice Starbucks one as well. These markets are doing my head in today.
Did you secure it, Akshay?
I don't think he's there, Glenn.
Oh, mate. Are you still holding?
No, I'm not in there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were longing.
No, I didn't take it. I was just watching the charts.
Uh-huh. I'll have to see this pull back and then another retest it down low. Dang it. go. Oh, yeah. Especially.
All right. Geez, breakout traders will be spewing today. That'd be a loss. A loss. A loss. An unknown.
But how good do those clean candles work?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's your edge. That is an edge. Just focus on that, study that, and that's your trading strategy right there.
You could have had 3 really good, easy winners then.
My bias was for long, so I didn't get Akshay sell.
You buy again?
Akshay, but his entry was my trigger to close.
Okay.
So same, just in reverse.
Yeah. I mean, that's the that should be how it is. Like sometimes you shouldn't really set a take profit. You should just set an exit indicator, and the exit indicator would be for just your entry for a long. If you get the entry for a sell, that would be exit.
It's the same thing, yeah.
But you stay with the bias, not like we're ping ponging. Ping ponging can be effective if you can do it, but not many people have the ability to do it that well. Like I struggle to see if I'm trading in a particular direction, and I'm willing it to go a particular direction. I don't want to see opposite signals. Like I need to be aware of it when I need to cut it out, but I'm not trying to look for anything that can go against me in that sense. Because then I'm never going to have confidence to hold for longer.
Yeah.
This is where, like, on the 1 minutes and the lower time frames, so easy to get pulled into it and forget the bigger picture. I mean, this 1 hour, this 30 minutes right now is looking beauty, but
sensational.
Yeah, but my bias was for sells. So if I look at the bigger picture, And I see that as rejecting 16,000 a lot. Fundamentally, I do have a reason why price can push down. I got clean candles even below. Do I want to trade amongst all these wicks? If your bias is long, then the more times that we're rejecting off of this area, we've got liquidity to sweep. We could fill this space.
Yeah, that was my target today, the top. But
Yeah. And it's not that there's any, like, the market goes up and down. It's very rare that we get a day like yesterday in gold. Like, how often in gold do we get just a sustained run of 15 minutes like this, going 300 pips without having up and down? So we can get 300 pip moves, like here was a 300 pip move. No, 230 pip move. But it's short-lived. We don't often get 15 just continuous, like without even having like wick rejections. It's just it's unlikely. Even like this one, when it does move a massive amount from news, pushes up, but then it's over in 2 hours. And then from the ties, you get like a 80 pip correction. We just don't get those kind of moves. When you do, they're often short and sharp, not just so sustained and just kill your soul with the wrong bias.
you nearly spilled my coffee with that one.
This one kind of sucks. This is Asian session though. That looks like an Asian and London session. Easter. Is it Easter? I think that was Easter. We've got UK news in 2 hours. Oh, look at this one. Here's a good one. Just straight up.
Got your EMAs on?
No, I don't. Oh, you put them on?
Yeah, that's
Which one?
2050.
I'll have to add it. One sec.
Oh, don't worry.
That's okay. I've just got it over here.
No. Yeah.
When it's like this, algos are on it, then it's like, yeah, you use like your 5.
Oh, yeah.
And it just hugs it. See how it hugs it? But you don't get days often like this enough to have an edge in it, because if that was your trading strategy, cost of opportunity is too high. That's a dumb move. Dumb move to have your strategy built around something that happens like once a month.
Yeah. Broke it out.
Yeah, cool. Well, it's in my sell zone again, so it's giving me a chance. I didn't want to take sells under here. And now I'm going to look for sells again. With the liquidity that this candle has picked up, though, do need to be a bit careful that it's not going to just push up. So I want to wait for something clear.
How many times price is going to do this thing? Tap into that area, then again generating liquidity, again coming back to the upside.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, German does have these kind of days in it when there's no real volatility, but then the volatility does kick in late, and then generally it's it can go that one direction. So I wouldn't be surprised if it did just push up from here. But like, let's go back to the 19th, and so this was the move. Yeah, I'll put the session on. So this was the move, the day. So it's just down, then up, then down, then up, then down, and then we got a clean move later on. But I don't want to have to wait around to New York session.
I think this candle give us an idea that liquidity grab already.
Mm-hmm. Do we have that
Because
right now then?
Yeah, we generated liquidity here also when we are consolidating. Price pushed to the upside, came back to the downside, and afterward we just start pushing to the upside.
See the level that this happened at? This 15,850, 15,840. So that all 10 pip monthly levels. Okay, so then we look at where price was hanging around again, same area. Right, but let's just wait for the setup. You know, let's. If we get that same sort of setup, we just go that direction. Double top on 5 minute, indeed. Indeedy. Magnet's still on. What am I on? Am I on the wrong side? Yeah, this should be my 15. 5 should be up here. Oh my god. Delete. So 5 giving us that double top. Got a couple of double tops up here. So 3 minute gave a nice little candle. Just need to break this low, come up and do it again. Oh, wait. We got 2 already. Alright, so say this is the high. Say this is definitely the low. And we've pushed 100 pips. I want to see the 50% pullback as my target. So waiting for it to close and then take the entry. Close inside this box again. So close under the line. Fade out these bullish candles. So 30-minute came to a close. Pretty scary to trade against this candle. So it's pretty much getting time. How much time do I have?
4:30.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's close. It closed. Alright. Wick back up and I'll take this. Yeah. Was it a 5-minute doji as well? Looked like a nice 5-minute candle.
Yeah.
Stop loss isn't too big anymore. Wish me luck. So 4 pips down. Oh, gapped up, damn it. With that no wick, yeah. It would have been nice to have entered from here. $3-minute didn't close very nice. It was more the 5-minute. But then it opened a no bottom wick. Looking like it's just pushing up. Stop loss could be a little bit wider. Just to in case there is more manipulation around here. I might even do that because I did go with low risk. Just in case it does manipulate this high. Risk reward is still alright. It's going to increase my risk because I'm going to widen my stop loss. I don't want to be spiked out and then drop. So I will go with something like that. I'm going to have to take something at the 50%, so risk reward is pretty bad in this case. Well, it's not very good. But this area, I don't mind this area. Even if I could close some now. I'm going to close a little tiny piece. Yeah. So I'm still happy with it. It's just because I widened the stop loss, I wanted to just keep it under. So I've reduced risk down to it's still only about 0.5% now. Break this low. Now I might just bring my stop loss back down again. now I don't want it to go above this one. So had to finesse it a little bit.
Uh, 50-minute has to close bearish. We already broke the previous 50-minute high, so it has to close bearish now.
For
The last 5 minutes for them.
for any chance for it to continue down, yeah. 15-minute.
6 minutes.
6-minute candle.
No, it's still got 6 minutes on you.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 6 minutes left on the 15-minute candle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fighting for its life. Oh, that's shitty, man. It's a shit close. Well, now if it comes down here, it's going to be like a 0.3%. Because I moved it up, added risk, increased risk, sorry, and then add risk, but I increased the risk. Then I reduced the risk, and then brought the stop loss back to where I originally did. Fiddling around too much with this. I don't like this. I'm going to have to fiddle around too much.
Well, it's probably worked out better in your favour anyway, even if you do get stopped out now, because you're only risking 0.3 instead of 0.5, what you was originally.
Yeah.
Either way, you've minimised your risk.
Yeah. And because I missed all these other trades. I didn't take in. There's the first trade of the day, but I don't want to be trading at this time. I want to be done. Yeah, I really don't like this trade. I don't like being in this. I feel like volume's low. So I'm almost close just to pulling the pin on it and just saying it's just a no. Basically, I didn't get a clean entry today. Yeah. Gonna can it. I'm gonna can it. I just took a small little loss on that, minus 4 pips. So that was only yeah. It's not the time I want to be trading here. I got the news in 15 minutes anyway, as well. So I might set an alert actually. Can get out of this 5-minute candle. Close underneath here. If I'm around to take it, then I will. But I do have an appointment I've got to go to in. I've got to be there in 1 hour. There's no reception. It's going to take an hour. So it was I mean, there was momentum, but to be honest, for me, I didn't get a thing. I liked the sells, but the entry for it wasn't it was clean on my terminal, but then on TradingView it had question marks around it. I wasn't looking for buys, and then here there was no setup for sells. I like this area for sells, but now it's getting too late into my session. I've been streaming for 2 hours now, and I want to be done. I really want to get my trades in the opening hour. So I think any trades from like inside of this area can work out well and target like 15,900. But I don't want to be stuck in a trade here. It's going to be against my plan. All right. Well, I'm gonna get ready. I injured myself last night and hurt my calf, so I'm gonna have to hobble up to the city. Yeah, a bit of a shitty session. Hopefully gold's gonna be better. New York session. So I'll see you around for New York.
Catch you, mate.
Okay. All right, guys. Trade safe. Keep your account safe, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, see you later, man.